Bandits tip-off tournament, to be exact. They're the Rutland-based AAU team. You're looking right over their shoulders into their huddle, and coaches Ira Earl and Ron Fabian and Coach Jack Rogers as they get their team set. They'll be in the black uniforms. They'll be taking on a team from the Albany, New York, Clifton Park area, the Hoop Nation squad. And good rivalry here. And again, it's a progressive tournament. This is going to be their second game of the day. By the end of the day, they would have played 3 games, and then you see where you stand at the end of the regular games and see where you fall in the playoffs and championship game. Right now, they're 1-0. No, actually, they're 0-1. I did the game. It was a double overtime loss. It was an outstanding game. So these next 2 games, very important to them to get back on a winning track. They'll be tipping it off here. 12-minute halves, not quarters. They have halves here. And everything else pretty standard. The 3-point shot, you know, all the different rules, all the same. Three-point shot. We've been seeing a lot of it here during this tournament. It's amazing at this age level. I've done the U11 age level, which is 11 years old and under. The U12, U13s. My gosh, how skilled they are and how far they've come nowadays. And out there you'll have Cody McCormick, 00 in black, and Raish, number 13, Brian Raish, he'll be jumping. Ira Earl, the 5th, is out there, and we are up and underway, and the tip will be controlled by McCormick. He's going to go right to the hole, lay it up, and in. There's the first 2 points of the basketball game. Didn't take long, about 6 seconds. And it makes it 2-0, and here comes the Hoop Nation squad in the white uniforms. They want to go down inside. They do get along the baseline. They're too far behind the basket, as you can see, to take the shot. A couple ball fakes around the perimeter. They go down along the baseline, turns, fires off the side of the backboard, comes down to Thayer, and Alec Thayer will get it down to Cody McCormick. Now McCormick will walk it up. He won't be picked up defensively. So right there at that midcourt local at the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont, USA. AAU basketball. They wanted to go down to Earl on the baseline. He has the ball saved right back to him. Looked at the 3, pulled it down. McCormick will take the 3 and got nothing but net. Whoa, baby. 5-0. As they started off with a layup and then a 3-point shot, and all that did was touch the bottom of the cylinder. That was such a pretty shot by McCormick. That's going to be up, and we've got a foul called. And just a matter of see if we have shots or it's going to be possession foul. Okay, so it will become 2 foul shots as that foul was called on Raish. And Brian Raish will pick up the game's first foul. The Hoop Nation with a chance here to get on the scoreboard from the free throw line. Will be a little bit short with that first shot. They'll get another chance here. And this is Mano Senthil. So Senthil will get 1-2 and cut the lead to 5-1. A lot of time left, and these things have a tendency to get tight and become real nerve-wracking at the end of the contest. And 5-1 to score, and McCormick able to bring the front court. And very slick ball handler, and he'll go to Raish. He'll hold it at the free throw line, bring the ball back down. It was almost knocked away from him from behind by a defender. And McCormick to Earl. Again, he was on the side of the box and decided not to take the shot. You know, he had a little bit of a height advantage. He'll bring the ball back on the dribble and give it to McCormick. McCormick, that little cockiness there when he dribbles. You like that in an athlete because he's pretty sure of what he's doing out there. And he'll give it back to McCormick. He'll ball fake, penetrate on the dribble, give the ball along the baseline. That was intercepted, the pass was. Then McCormick trying to get to the spot now, and he will slow the play down. And Hoop Nation with the basketball down by 4. And their point guard, Kevin Smith, with the basketball right now. Smith, wearing number 4, was fouled. And McCormick will pick up the team's second foul, his first personal. Okay, and what they want to do is stop play. They want to get a... They're switching balls because I don't know what the specs are, the specifications are, but they want to go with a different... I think it's actually a different size ball, like there is between men's and women's sports. It might be between the AAU at this age level and a high school ball. They might have had a high school varsity ball out there. So here we go with a new ball. 10:25 to go in the first half of play. And again, you've already seen, if you've been following the tournament on Channel 15, is Senthil will get the 2-pointer. And Mano Senthil with some nice shooting here from the free throw line and now from the field makes it a 5-3 game. So that 5-0 run's being countered here by the 3-0 run at this point by the Hoop Nation. There's a foul from behind, got the push on number 22. That's Brian Gullery. Yeah, and Joe McCurney makes it official. It's Rogers and McKernan out there, the two referees, and again, doing a nice job, and they have all game. The officials I've seen earlier today over at St. Joe's College, Jimmy Shortle and his partner Chris, did a good job. And see McCormick, right now, not very typical offense being ran by the Bandits. There's a lot of one-on-one play, not a lot of team movement out there. And then comes a steal, the ball into the front court. Senthil traveled, yeah. Oh, he wanted to put the move on, and he traveled. But they had the right idea. They're starting to get the tempo up, get the flow of the game going now. I like this. They're going to go full court press now. They'll get the ball to McCormick, and he'll be able to split that double. So he never let the double team trap develop. He just split it, gets it to Earl along the baseline. Ball slapped out of his hands, and I think it's going to stay Black basketball. Crosby now coming in, number 20, Scott Crosby. His expertise is in that outside shot. He can put it on the floor and slash to the basket and be a cutter through the paint, but he can stand outside pretty regularly and keep draining the perimeter shot. That's Senthil on the inbounds pass. They're able to get into Crosby. He's immediately double teamed. He'll come back to McCormick now. He'll stand at the right elbow. Raish with the ball, holding it out top. Raish with the pivot will come back, and again, they'll be patient. They've been very patient throughout the tournament with their half-court offensive set, and that's been very impressive because, like I said, I did the Bandits 11th grade gold, or 11-year-old grade gold team, and then both of their 12-year-old teams are gold and black, and they run an extremely patient offense. So Hoop Nation's 11-year-old squad ran a very patient offense. McCormick catches, fires, front rims it, long rebound. McCormick will get there, chase it down, stand on the edge of the arc. He'll penetrate, wrap the ball down along the baseline. He was looking to go down into Fabian, number 15, and here comes Senthil. Senthil with the pass, long, the layup, and no good. What a beautiful pass, and good movement without the basketball. They just didn't get the finish. And like I said, they're coming in with an 0-1 record in the tournament right now, even though it was a double overtime loss to the Bennington Blitz, and tell you the Bandits really needing the win here, and that's going to be taken away. McCormick just stands there lining up to slow down the play, and then he slapped the ball away from behind into the paint and fouls. A couple different fouls they could call. It's Kevin Smith with the penetration. It's going to be on the floor. I don't believe shots will be coming, but I'll let Joe make it official. And it will, that's why he's the official. So they're going to send to the line Hoop Nation. And they will get set. That's Kevin Smith up, and nope, a little short. He was online, just didn't put enough oomph behind it. And Nick Davis, number 12, coming in for Cody McCormick for the Bandits in the black uniforms, watching their U12 black team. And that's good. Got 1 of 2, makes it a 5-4 game with 8:28 to go in the first half of action. Crosby will come back, and him and Davis will be in the back court, and that's going to be Davis back with the basketball. He'll break the timeline. Had the ball slapped away once, twice, and going to take it out right in front of the Hoop Nation bench area. You can't see him, but I think Davis is down there. Arnado coming in now for Fabian. Yes, that is the switch. Again, both teams blessed with very deep benches, so foul trouble and I don't want to say attrition, but just keeping a good set of fresh legs out there, not going to be a problem. That's picked up by Davis, went through Arnado's hands, and the fall on Kevin Smith. Yeah, I got the reach on him. It's going to be the second team foul. No shots obviously coming up, and they'll look to get the ball on the play. And Davis looking, still looking, got the 5 count. Great defense played by Hoop Nation. And with 8 minutes to play in the first half, Hoop Nation in the white uniforms from the Albany-Clifton Park area have a chance to take the lead. Remember, they started off trailing 5-0, and they drew the foul. They took it right in, number 3 to Jake Hicks. And that's going to be the 4th team foul. Now Hicks will be at the line, and he's going to earn himself a couple free throws. And again, it's 5-4, so it's been a game of runs. First 5 points scored by the Rutland Bandits, and the next 4, the next 5 now to tie the game up, scored by Hoop Nation. Got the makings of a barn burner here. Oh, great looking free throws by Hicks. 6-5, Hoop Nation with the lead, and this will be Davis to bring the ball in the play. He'll go to Crosby, and he'll throw back over, and the trap didn't develop, and they'll go to Ira Earl. Earl Oh, he brought the ball over on the crossover and had his pocket picked, and Kevin Smith will wrestle the ball down, going to the front court. Little pass on the run, the fly, the underhand shovel shot, no good. Tried to scoop it up and in, got a foul called. And I believe it's on the Bandits. Raish will be called for the push. The ball will go out of bounds. That'll be Smith taking the ball out of bounds, number 4. And Agnagnus coming in for Raish now. Again, they've got big bodies they can rotate on that Bandit bench. It's the Bandits tip-off tournament for 2007 and travel call. You will not believe the amount of work and effort that the people involved behind the scenes here, plus everything from organizing the teams and the officials and the logistics of gyms and times for the officials to be there, helping get accommodations for the visiting teams from out of town, programs and all the concessions and getting their players here and the uniforms clean. I mean, just tremendous effort, and it's been a fun tournament. And it's only the first day. I hope you've been watching some of the basketball games. Cody McCormick coming back in, 0-0 for the Bandits. And coming out will be Ira Earl, number 1. So Earl will sit down and get a good job while he's on the floor out there for the Bandits. Davis calls for the break, and that was, that's going to be out of bounds off from Hoop Nation. It will stay down here with the Bandits. Okay, there's been one 5-second call, and they're playing tough inbounds defense to give them a lot of credit. Hoop Nation is McCormick trying to work off a screen set by Crosby. He elected to go on the opposite side of it, and now they've isolated McCormick on this side of the floor. Oh, good drop down help. He was looking to back in and play with his back to the basket. And they had a defender come down and pick his pocket, and Senthil with the basketball. McCormick on him defensively. 6:50 to go in the first half of play. And Senthil will pull it back out. There is no shot clock. And here comes McCormick. McCormick, no numbers there. He pulled the ball back out, and we'll wait, and he'll give the pass off to Davis. That's a 3-pointer. No. Rebound will come down and be controlled by Hicks. Hicks with the long outlet pass, and they'll slow it down at midcourt and go back to Senthil. Mano Senthil with the basketball, and Crosby on him, number 20. Crosby and McCormick. Nice switch off. Good communications there defensively. And Senthil will just flip the ball over and get it to his teammate Hicks. That's a tall pass, but they had a backup plan there. And Senthil right there. We got a timeout called by Hoop Nation. And we'll follow the black uniforms back, which is the Bandits, and I believe that's the first timeout taken by Hoop Nation. They lead 6-5 with 6:15 to go. The Rutland Bandits U12 black squad has 0-0 Cody McCormick. Number 1 is Ira Earl. Nick Davis is number 12. 13 is Brian Raish. 15 Sam Fabian. Scott Crosby, number 20. Nick and Agnes is 21. Alec Thayer, 23. And Paul Arnotto, number 33. And that coaching staff, it's a troika. There's 3 of them. It's Ron Fabian, Jack Rogers, and Ira Earl the 4th. And I'll tell you, you're talking about young players, very young people here. They play 3 games today. So, can you imagine the coach's job to have them bring their number 1, 8, and 10th game face action every minute of the game? That's a lot of basketball in one day. They're going to throw over the top. Hoop Nation with the ball. And they'll set up for the perimeter shot, and they'll be off the front of the rim. Rebound, Senthil will step to the hole, kick fire, and can't quite get another offensive rebound. That's straight up off the front of the rim, and this time it'll be an Agnes with the rebound. He'll go over the top, get it to Davis. He'll go back to McCormick. Good job on the boards there. That was a tough battle. Behind the back, McCormick smooth as silk, puts the shot up and down. Oh my goodness. That's pretty darn good to watch. You're watching an 11-year-old. Behind the back and nothing but net. 7-6 now. The Bandits will take the lead. So it's gone back and forth, and Hicks will go inside, and no. Number 15 took the shot. That was McDonald. Arnotto with the rebound. Now here comes McCormick again. He'll be picked up a little bit deeper in the backcourt, and shows those ball handling skills off of that slick behind the back left, slick behind the back right. Crosby to the perimeter, and no. I'll tell you, in the first ball game of the day that I did, set on the rim wouldn't happen. Rebound will come down, be controlled by Senthil. McCormick hit a couple threes from way outside, so I mean he can do it from out there. It's not a bad shot decision. Oh, what a drive to the hole by Matt Navasic. Now let me try that one again. Navesvak I'm sure I go have to work on that name. That was a sweet move, though, and he made the basket. It makes it 8-7 now. Hoop Nation regaining the lead, as this one's going to be a seesaw event. And you can tell already by watching them play, both teams very well coached. Crosby, between circles, top of the arc, waits for the defender to pressure him, then works it to the right elbow, gives it to Davis. Davis on the floor, one dribble, and then pivots, goes back to Crosby. Crosby will duck underneath, want the baseline. They slid down, took that away from him. And smart play, old school guy play. Came around. He was stuck in the corner and trapped, and he just turned and bounced it off the defender out of bounds, and it'll be black basketball. Thayer coming in, number 23, Alec Thayer. And he will replace Nick Davis, number 12. That's going to be Thayer. That'll bring the ball into play. And it's picked up. He was looking for an Agnes, and the ball was stolen away. Senthil down the floor. They'll set fire and overshoot it, but offensive rebound, and you could hear the flesh on the hand on the slap. That's going to be Thayer with the foul, and 2 shots coming up, and it's going to be Hicks, number 3, going to the line, Jake Hicks. Oh yeah, that was a no-doubter. Because, yeah, like I said, I could hear the flesh on flesh of the hand slapping. Good free throws. So far, as a team, Hoop Nation has been shooting very well from the free throw line. And Fabian, 15, comes back in the basketball game for the Bandits. Down 2 at 9-7, and they're still down 2. Rebound, offensive rebound, put back up. That was number 13, Ross, Eugene Ross. Hicks with the steal with the reverse and can't get it. The rebound fought for and taken away, got a foul. Hicks looks like it's going to be on him by his facial reaction. Yeah, Hicks will get the foul. Almost had the steal, but that will bring Smith, number 4, back in the ball game for Hoop Nation, along with number 10, Foglia. That's Foglia's first appearance, and we are going to have a timeout called by, I believe the Bandits want a timeout with 4 minutes even to go. You're looking at the U12 Black squad from the Bandits. And again, Cody McCormick's 00. Ira Earl is number 1. Nick Davis, 12. Brian Raich, 13. Sam Fabian, 15. Scott Crosby, number 20. Nick and Agnes, 21. Alec Thayer, 23. And Paul Arnotto is number 33. And again, this is Munger Vision on Channel 15. Another community area event taking place, and again, it's on PEGTV. And like I told you, I got a lot of MSJ baseball action coming up for you this spring on Munger Vision. Got Mill River and Otter Valley softball action. Oh, I can't forget Paul Dunches over there at West Rutland. He's a softball coach this year. And Lori Serrani at CSJ said she might be able to help me out and get some college softball. And Jen Heath at Green Mountain College also showed some interest in having me do a couple of their home games this year. So I got plenty of spring sports coming on for you. And then when we delve a little bit deeper into the spring, I can tell you that I usually get invited, but I haven't heard from Dr. Bougiani yet. But he'll have his women's AAU Thunderbird basketball tournament, usually in May. Well, always in May. I just don't remember if it's the first or second weekend, but I usually get an invite to that, and I love to go do that. So hopefully I'll get that and get to do that. And then if you look way down the road in the summer, I have not yet heard, but I do expect to come back and do Legion Baseball for you for another year. Crosby with the catch, and oh, he just couldn't get it. Oh, you can see him, yeah. That thing, like I said, looked like somebody rubbed olive oil on the basketball. And you notice olive oil must mean I haven't eaten all day. I've been going between CSJ's gym and the Hinchy gym doing basketball. But in other words, that was a slick basketball. 3:47 to go in a half. It's just a 2-point ball game, but it's been quite a chess match between the two teams so far. And Senthil with a running one-hander. No, great move, just didn't happen. Here comes McCormick. He's got the rebound. He's got his head up. He's looking down the floor. He works off the screen set by Arnotto. Gets to the arc, to the free throw line. He's cut off. He's going to circle and bring it back out. Get the defender on his right side. Drive to the left side. And oh my goodness, I got to tell you, that's impressive. I don't care if I am almost 50 years old and it's an 11, 12-year-old doing that. That's pretty impressive. He's a basketball player. There's the give, the roll, and the defense caused the travel. Great reaction by the defense. Arnotto was there along, I believe Thayer also. But I'll tell you what, that was a great job of creating a bad situation that resulted in a travel call. Oh, it's going to be a lucky break. Yeah, Arnotto will get the ball. It just took a longer route to get to him than they anticipated. And they'll go all the way across to Crosby. Oh, he can hit from there. He'll go up, and no. Rebound taken down. Smith has it, and tied up. Smith and Crosby will get tied up. I'll tell you what else has been good about this first half. Been well officiated. Been very well officiated. This will be Smith. He'll run the point when he's in the basketball game. 2:46 to go in the first half. Senthil will go down in the paint to play a little inside-outside game. Senthil wants to get the ball back. Oh, see, if that could have been a clean catch, he would have had a quick shot to get it off. Great ball movement. They went around the perimeter and drained it. That was pretty. Eugene Ross with the finish, but the whole play looked very nice. I hope you had enough of an angle here to follow that. And again, remember the age group you're watching. That was pretty darn good. Got a hand check foul, got a push, hand check, whatever you want to call it. But he got ridden like a Bronco buck in a rodeo, and they're called a push. Big Joe will. 11-9. Hoop Nation from the Albany Clifton Park area with the basketball. Has the lead. And the Rutland Bandits with the basketball. And the fadeaway by Renato, no good. Now a jump ball, and going to stay down this into the floor. The arrow, the possession arrow with the Bandits. And 3 fresh bodies coming in for the Hoop Nation squad, led by Nazavic. That's how you say 00. Nazavic. McCormick with the catch. Looking baseline, looking to ride all the way across the far side. Has pass knocked down. Smith will have it, and he's got his head up. He'll cross over. McCormick trying to slow down his advancement up the floor. He's trying to impede it a little bit, and he'll bring it back around. Free throw line. Oh, below the free throw line. Got it. It's Savic with a nice move, and then the finish, and it's now a 4-point lead, and they're going to throw the ball away. Fabian's fast, but not that fast. He can't get to it. And Ira Earl coming in the ballgame for Arnado. And he had a lot of ball game left. 1:54 to go, just in the first half alone, so it's only a 4-point spread. And Crosby just stayed fighting through the screen, and that's not going to happen. Fabian with the big rebound will give it to Thayer, and Thayer's pass over the top to McCormick. McCormick now wants the bullet pass in front to Crosby, puts it on the floor, got fouled, got the basket! Crosby with a strong finish. A little chest pumping, and now he's going to the free throw line. Cuts the lead to 13-11, and he's got a chance to do even more damage here if he can get the and one. And Crosby, usually very, very reliable from the free throw line, will settle in, look, fire. No, little too much muscle. The ball will be chased down, and here comes the Hoop Nation with 1:36 to go in the first half of play. And Smith crosses over, a wild-looking hook shot that almost went. They couldn't control the rebound, so they tapped it out. Oh, McCormick reached in and stole it. Just completely picked his pocket. Here comes McCormick. McCormick on the right side of the paint, got a running one-hander. No good. There was contact, but it was all on the ball, and it'll be Smith with the basketball. McCormick trying to run to get to the spot, which is in front of him, and slows him down. Behind the back goes Smith. Pass comes over on this arc on the right elbow, and Savic got it. Oh, he's got 6 points in the first half. He's got a tough name to say, so it's only natural that he would shoot a lot and score a lot. 63 seconds to go, and Crosby's going to be fouled and have another chance at a 3-point play. Tell you what, I like Crosby as a player. I like him all as a player, but I like he's tough. Got that toughness, got that edge, little chip on his shoulder when he's playing. And he's got a chance to cut the lead to 1 with 58 seconds to go at 15-13. Each team with 6 team fouls. And Crosby, no, he didn't hit the rim, so that'll be a violation. You know, the thing about that is he's a very good free throw shooter. He's just, well, to be very blunt, he's just thinking too much right now about it. Now they put the press on, and Earl will make the steal. Fake once, fake twice, not get the shot. Boy, they got the steal and could have got the tied basket right there. There's the crossover. Look at the spin move, and boy, it's going to be interesting who will get the foul. I mean, it'll be on the Bandits, but who on the Bandits? Because Nazavic basically faked out everybody, including me a couple times on the camera. No shots, though, on the floor. Nazavic, he let the defender go by and tried to use the glass this time. Rebound came down to Hoop Nation. Nazavic from the free throw line. Nope, banged it around the rim a few times, and that wouldn't cooperate with him. 36 seconds to go. They get the basketball back. There's the penetration and drive and the finish by McDonald. puts the lead back at 4. Here comes Crosby, 26 seconds to go. No need to panic. Oh, he killed the dribble along the sideline. And we got lucky. Tell you what, though, I see it at the high school and college level. It's not just this age, though. You got to keep that dribble alive until you know what you're going to do with the ball. McCormick, he worked off the screen right there, but kept it outside. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. 10 seconds on the clock. Crosby turns into a double team, and boy, did he get fouled. No doubt about that. 6 seconds to get the ball inbounds, get a play. They're going to bring Senthil back in, 24, and he's going to replace Smith, number 4. This is a Hoop Nations change, the team in the white from the Albany Clifton Park area. And there is plenty of time, 6 seconds to get a shot, good shot off. Yeah, they overthrew McCormick. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They don't want to foul him yet. And that is going to be the half. Okay, what they're calling is, what happened is they're going to reset the clock to 1 second. Because he didn't get the ball, they call a 5-second count. And that happened with 6 seconds to play, so there's actually 1 second on the clock. Pretty wild in here to the game, or first half. That's up, and nope. Now it's halftime, and it's going to be 17-13 Hoop Nation over the Rutland Bandits U12 Black Squad at the half from the Hinchy Gym in an AAU tournament on Munger Vision. Hoop Nation with the lead in the ball. They're in the white uniforms. Again, they're from the Albany Clifton Park area. They're a AAU team. It's a AAU 12 squad out there for the Rutland Bandits, the Black Squad. And that's a basket. They went all the way across court. Everybody shifted to the left side, and then they stuck somebody around on the weak side, got them the basketball, and they made it 19-13. Largest lead of the game now is at 6, and Crosby working against Senthil. McCormick with the basketball. Again, big game for both teams as you get to the finals in the playoffs, the championship game, by wins, margin of victory, and things like that. And this is down the floor, up and in. Eugene Ross looking good out there, number 13. 20, is that the right score now? 21-13. Yes, it is. Earl, boy, he's at the free throw line, passed up the open shot. And he waits for Fabian. He'll come up and no, it'll rim out on Fabian. Smith will have the rebound. They're looking to start with a 6-0 run right now. I'm talking about the Hoop Nation squad in the white uniforms. Smith will get the ball off to Senthil. Senthil has been very impressive as a player out there. Comes back up top and plays a little toss and catch. Senthil working against Crosby. Goes inside and, boy, got the great position. Just put the finger roll on, but left the shot soft and short. And it's going to be Thayer taking the ball out of bounds, number 23. Alec Thayer will get the ball, no problem. There's no press in the back court. Smith's going to pick up McCormick at the logo here, center court at Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont, USA. And again, Crosby goes baseline, pulls it back out. We'll give it back, and Earl, again, he's a good shooter. He's just not taking a shot when he's open. And McCormick, they'll reset. Down 8 with 10:20 to go in the basketball game. There's the screen, and he switched off. And they'll go cross court. That's a tough pass to complete. And here comes Senthil. He's got Crosby in front of him. Senthil up and no. Rebound taken out and controlled by Hoop Nation's number 10, Foglia. And Foglia gave it to Smith. And again, nice discipline right there. He pulled the ball back out. Got illegal screen. And it'll be black basketball, and it'll be taken out of bounds by Thayer. And usually when he's in there, does take the ball out of bounds because he's strong enough to make good passes, but he's also got a good decision-making. Person makes good decisions bringing the ball in bounds. That was an easy one right there as he brought in. McCormick was wide open. 9:52 to go, 12-minute halves. There is overtime. That's Thayer. Gives it off to Crosby. Right now, the defense just is so tough on the well, it's a little bit of really good defense being played by Hoop Nation, and a little bit of the offense not really moving around right now, giving them a lot of choices to pass the ball or run the play. And that could be something they're talking about right now, is the run through the play. Cody McCormick's 00. I'm reading the roster for the U12 Black Squad from the Rutland Bandits. And also you got number 1 Ira Earl, Nick Davis 12, Brian Raish 13, Sam Fabian 15, Scott Crosby's number 20, Nick and Agnes is number 21, Alec Thayer 23, and Paul Arnado is number 33. And that was a Bandit timeout. That was going to be their first of this half. And again, the Hoop Nation squad in the white uniforms got off to a great start here. They ran off to an 8-0 run here in this second half. And there's Thayer from his coaches, from his bench. We'll go to Ira Earl. Earl couldn't get the ball back to McCormick, hadn't crossed the timeline yet, and now he can do it there. Everybody kind of got on the same page. Again, it's worth, look how far they've extended the defense, and that's putting a lot of pressure on the guards because nobody came back to meet the pass. They had to make a long pass travel call, yeah. Break right there for the Bandits. That's a travel call. This will be side out again, and Thayer. And the Bandits trying to figure out where their offense needs to get going, how they can get their offense going here. Oh, what a block. Oh, number 13, Eugene Roskimmer made a big block. Yeah, they want to go to the box formation. Thayer's going to, again, bring the ball into play. Crosby caught the ball, but again, there was no place for him to take the shot as Senthil was right there. Crosby inside, and boy, tell you what, that's creating something out of nothing. And Crosby's that kind of player. You know, he's going to get 2 shots for his hard drive to the hole, and he had been struggling a little bit from the free throw line, so you can kind of correct that now. It's at getting to that point in the game where they use that word crunch time. He's down, his team's down by 8 with 9:17 to go, and they're not scoring from the field. They got to do it from the free throw line when they get a chance, and that's, oh, that looks so good, but it came out on them. So Crosby with a second opportunity here will get set, and good patience. I like that. Resets himself, looks at the basket. Deep breath, size, and beautiful. That little extra time paid off. Now the press. We'll go into full court press mode here. Smith got the basketball, and McCormick pulled off, and that opened up that whole right side. Smith will get it to his teammate, and he'll want to swing the ball back over to Smith, and he does. Now they can settle down. And again, one thing that this team does from Albany, the Hoop Nation squad, is they really run through the play. They execute well. They know where to be. They know where to cut. If it's not there, they pull it back out and restart the play over. There have not been a lot of turnovers by Hoop Nation. They're going to slide it out to Senthil. He wants to go down inside. Great entry pass. Block from behind. Fabian was the block. Guy who blocked the shot. And, oh, look at that movement. That's what I'm talking about. He didn't get the basket, but that was really beautiful. Earl got the rebound, and then he just whipped it out, and there's a foul in the backcourt. That is going to be on 0-0. Zabic. And Raish and Arnado will come in the ball game for the Bandits, number 13 and number 33, respectively. Okay, they're going to bring it back out of bounds. No, everybody's set. They're still bringing people on and off the court. So 21-14, a 7-point lead for Hoop Nation with 8:27 to go. And Crosby with the catch, the spin. Now he's in the front court. You see him come out and they pull out of the trap now. They were trying to set up the trap, and just good decision not to do it. Crosby leaves the ball back for Raish. He saw the baseline wasn't there. They'll come back to the elbow, and it's going to be McCormick. McCormick got a tougher matchup than he did in the first game we saw today. Senthil is much taller, and he really makes it tough for McCormick to shoot over the top. And Arnado looked like a ballerina. Beautiful little tiptoe maneuver there. Raish takes the bump, goes inside, and should be getting it. Well, it might be on the floor, but I thought shots, but we'll let Joe make the determination. 2 shots. So Raish will go to the line. He will get 2 free throws. And boy, they need these because they're not scoring. Their only point here in the second half has come on the made free throw. And Raish with 2 chances here will be up and nope, a little off to the left. He'll try to correct it here. And Raish Up and no. Rebound controlled by nobody. Senthil will get the basketball. About everybody on the floor touched the rebound, and Senthil just plain lost it. McCormick will bring the ball back around. He'll go to the hole and get the finish. That's taking advantage of a break, and they are able to cash in on it and make it a 21-16 game, down by 5. They'll go to a little more intense pressure. Senthil, though, handles the ball very well. All right, there he gets past McCormick and goes baseline. Nice catch. Ball mishandled and lost it out of bounds. It'll be black basketball. And Agnes coming in for Arnado. No, and Agnes thought he was not going to come in. He is. Okay. So Arnado is coming out of the ball game. There was a little switch, miscommunications on the switch. That's Crosby over the top with the catch. Over and baseline, and no. Tell you what, nice gliding drive up and count it. Oh, that's some muscle on the boards. That's got to be Raish. He's a big, strong guy. Basket's good, 21-18, and Raish at the line, trying to make a three-point play, complete the and one here. And boy, I don't know, all of a sudden somebody turned on the intensity button for the Rutland Bandits U12 black squad. You know, and it's happened again. They did it with the defense, got everything going offensively for them. So 21-18, 7:10 to go, and here comes Raish as he will get set at the line. Up and got it. 21-19, 2-point game. That's a violation, yeah. That's just young people making a mistake. I see it do it at college, high school level. Here we go. Thayer will take the ball out of bounds and a chance either for a tie or for the lead. They were down 7 not that long ago. McCormick bombing away. No. Rebound. Controlled by Raish. He'll turn, fire, and hit the side of the backboard. He had actually positioned too deep down inside the paint, if that's possible. Smith lost it. No, Smith got it, and he'll get the pass off to Senthil. Oh, Smith. Very smart play. Pushed the ball from his knees to his teammate. Boy, they had the screen. There's the roll, and there's Eugene Ross, baby. That was beautiful. They didn't rotate with the screen and roll or the pick and roll, whatever you want to call it. Back to 4, the lead for Hoop Nations with 6:30 to go in the basketball game. McCormick with the crossover had to chase down the basketball. Smith with the bump. Smith with the bump. McCormick lost his balance, and he'll kick the ball back. Up, and Crosby lights it up from three-point land. 23-22, a 1-point lead for Hoop Nation. And boy, the right idea. It's going to be off from Thayer out of bounds. The ball belonged to Hoop Nation in the white uniforms. They're going to take it out on the baseline, and they're running an off-balance stack. Actually, it's a box formation. They had a man get in position late. That's tipped. Senthil up, and almost able to kiss it in. Offensive rebound, and it leads to a foul committed by 21. It's an Agnes with the foul. Well, I'll tell you what, this Hoop Nation squad, very composed group. Oh, Eugene Ross, an easy one. He's a big guy. He's got some soft hands around the basket. 25-22 to lead back at 3. And McCormick, they had it stolen. This is Smith to the center of the court. Hicks. Well, I'm not really sure why he turned his, well, he was using his body like a shield between there and the defender. They're going to throw back to the middle of the floor, and then Agnes will get it. McCormick for the tie. No. Rebound. Oh, boy. I got to tell you, that's a tough jump ball. Could have been an over the back or pushing behind call, but they're going to get a jump ball, and it's going to stay down this end of the floor, and that was Hicks. Getting up a little slow, but he seems to be okay. Davis. We'll have to wait a second. We're going to bring Hicks out of the ball game for Hoop Nation and bring in number 10, Foglia. Davis gets the ball to McCormick. Yeah, he's told to bring the ball back out and run it from the point. That's what he's going to do in a 3-point difference. Hoop Nation with the lead. The ball was tipped, taken away. Ball's going to be stolen back. They exchange turnovers, and Davis sees the open man, but couldn't quite give him the ball with enough of a lead to take him into the hole. Which is McCormick. Smith's been a tough matchup for McCormick, as Senthil was. Oh, and Agnes, nope. Rebound, Raish up and foul. Yeah, tell you what, Raish used his body, beautiful, to shield the shot from being blocked from the defender. Yeah, good call by Joe McKernan. Well, big shots, 5:02 to go, down 3. That is the 6th team foul on the Hoop Nation squad also. Just 1 team foul on the Bandits out there. Up and got it. Boy, that one was nothing but twine, man. And Arnado will come in for an Agnes for the Bandits. (25-23). It's gonna stay 25-23. Rebound belonged to the Hoop Nation squads. They get up there and got it. They'll swing the ball off this side, and tell you, we haven't seen is Vasek hasn't come back in the basketball game in quite a while. Oh no, he's got the ball right now. Oh, I'm getting senile. He's going to go to the hole high off the glass. What a shot. I believe he's got double digits now. That was a heck of a shot. And there will be some slight pressure in the back court. You can see him pick up McCormick. He'll cross over. Boy, he showed that ball out in front a couple times, and he'll go behind the back and give it to the trailer. This is Davis. Back to McCormick. 4:26 to go in a 4-point game. Bandits down by 4. They'll go to Raish. Raish, that way to Arnado, came up top. Goes to McCormick. He'll line it up, and no, he'll be off the mark this time. And Arnado will take the ball that was tipped. That's going to be no good. Comes down to Crosby, who's running the baseline. He'll turn and fire, and no, it's going to be short. Ball on the floor. It comes out to Smith. Smith, look how he slowed it down. He didn't force it. He didn't dribble into traffic. Oh, behind the back and a spin. That is slick stuff, man. That's pretty slick, too, right there. That's McCormick with the steal, and then he got carried ball. Boy, he did a lot of good things there, and he did a lot of young things there. Yeah, the ball will be taken out of bounds by Foglia. 3:50 to go in the basketball game. Smith and McCormick, they've been fun to watch battle. Well, look at the ball fake. Good time that the defensive switch that time. And yeah, clearly no shot, Joe said. Foul happened prior to the shot as Matt Vasek, again, showing his brilliance out there on the court. And number 12, that'll be Davis that called for the foul. It's going to be the 2nd team foul, and Senthil into the basketball game, number 24, for Hoop Nation in the white uniforms with the lead. The catch, the shot, and no. Rebound foul. That's a foul on Eugene Ross as, yeah, push from behind. And that's just a good box out by Raish, using all that muscle and size down there to get position. Crosby will come back to meet the pass. He's got pressure in the backcourt, and what pair of hands by McCormick. That's a great job by McCormick. And boy, he's in a lot of trouble, and he got the ball to Raish somehow, and they're able to retain possession. They're down a couple scores now, down by 4 points. They'll work the perimeter, and it's going to be McCormick's working with Crosby. They want to bring the ball back to him, but both defenders switched and went off to Crosby. McCormick had the ball after he lost his balance taken away from him. 3 minutes to go in the basketball game. There it is inside to turn the hook. Boy, I tell you, it didn't go, but that was pretty to watch. They got the ball down to Ross, who rolled fluidly to the hole, and with a little soft half hook shot, almost got the basket. Earl coming in for Davis. Ira Earl, number 1. That's a switch for the Bandits. They'll pop it out to Hicks. He ball faked from the 3-point line, puts the shot up, and it's going to be off from Raish out of bounds. It'll be white basketball. Clock down to 2:52 to go. And they're looking. Oh, Senthil faked right, came left. His man got lost, and he had a little bunny shot. Leads at 6 now. It's at a critical juncture in a game where you can't afford to give up a mini run. You see Crosby got into traffic and then brought the ball back up top to McCormick. McCormick Lobs the pass over the top to Arnado. He'll back up. He's got space, and he's got net. He's got game right there. Well, nobody ever came out to contest him, and the guy can shoot, so he did. 29-25, and McCormick with a little bump on Smith, and Smith, yeah, got the foul on McCormick. And Big Joe with the call, and we'll go side out. That's the third team foul. And number 10 taking out, of course, is Foglia, and he'll be guarded by Crosby on the inbounds pass. Bring it back to Senthil in the back court. Nice safe play. I liked the design of it. Senthil, team directing some traffic out there. He's been quite the leader on the floor for this Hoop Nation squad. 2 minutes left. Down by 4. No shot clock. And they have fouls to give before they start sending them to the line. Down to 1:54 to go. There's almost a steal. Hicks will get it, go up top. Foglia with the basketball. He'll go off to Eugene Ross. I'll tell you, that was a good sequence of running time off the clock. Great steal, though, by Raish, and then a big steal by Foglia. Took it away from McCormick. Gives it to his open man. Oh, boy, that's a big basket. Well, they need points, and they need them fast. They're down to 1:20 to go. They'll go to Raish. Raish across, and boy, that's a beautiful feed. Oh, it didn't happen. That could have been the nail right there. They're down by 6, and here comes possession the other day with Senthil, and the foul by Crosby. Got McCormick telling his coach he's winded, he needs to come out and get a breather. And that will send Thayer back in the basketball game. Alec Thayer will come in, and McCormick put a lot of minutes in. And I mean minutes that were just aggressively chasing the ball around. Minute 12. Hoop Nation will go back to Nizvacic, and he'll have the basketball. And boy, what a good-looking player he has been. They'll go to Smith. Smith will hold it outside, and again, Senthil. This is just great discipline by a young team to know how to spread the floor, milk the clock, and there's a foul. And Senthil's going to go to the line. Again, they spread the floor, isolated him one-on-one against this defender where he had an advantage anyways. And he was able to break him down, take it to the hole, and get fouled. Good and bad things. It does stop the clock with 57 seconds to go, which helps the Bandits. But that's the flip side right there. Bad thing is Senthil scored, so it makes the deficit larger. 32-25, a 7-point lead. Fabian and McCormick back in the basketball game. Arnado and Earl coming out. And Senthil will drain it. 33-25. It's to the point now where they need any type of points on every possession. Comes McCormick. Behind the back, and now he'll make the quick switch to the left side, go behind the back again. This is Crosby, and boy, he almost got that. That was quite an arc on his back, and ball went out of bounds. It'll be white basketball. 42 seconds to go in the basketball game. Crosby on the inbounds pass, and he'll go down to Senthil. Senthil made the move, got around the defender, gets the ball in the front court. Foglia with the basketball, and he'll just dribble to the clear spot on the forward, and Crosby fouled. Had to foul him. Clock was down to 39 seconds. And it's going to be side out. That's only the 15th foul. Foglia will get it into Smith. It was quite the team effort, though, by Hoop Nation. They have a very balanced, well-rounded team, and they'll get the offensive rebound, and timeout called by Hoop Nation. And I didn't see if it was full timeouts called. Well, this will be the last chance I'll get to read the roster for the Rutland Bandits U12 black team, and they have 00 Cody McCormick, Ira Earl wears 1, Nick Davis is 12, Brian Raish 13, Sam Fabian is 15, Scott Crosby number 20, Nick and Agnes 21, Alec Thayer 23, and Paul Arnado is 33. And those three coaches, Ron Fabian, Jack Rogers, and Ira Earl. Well, looking kind of bleak right now for the Bandits. They're down by 8, 33-25, and just 28 seconds to go on the game clock in the second half. Foul situation has 17 fouls on the Nation and 6 fouls on the Bandits. It's definitely not impossible to come back down 8 with 28 seconds to go. It's just a difficult thing to do. And again, both officials have done an excellent job. And Smith will bring the ball, number 4. He'll look to put the ball in play, and he'll put McCormick on the basketball. No, he's going to turn his back and play defense. He's going to play denial. Yeah, and that's, see how disciplined that is? They pulled the ball back out instead of trying to take a shot. You know how hard it is to get a 11 or 12-year-old not to shoot. Senthil was fouled, came down across the arms, and that will stop the clock with 18 seconds to go. And Foglia has to wait. His teammate 22 checking in the basketball game is Brian Gurry. So Gurry will come in now and replace number 15, McDonald. And Senthil with the ball baseline, had the pass go off from Fabian. They'll bring the ball back up top. 12 seconds to go in the basketball game. And it's going to be taken away by Crosby. Crosby will pull out. He knows he needs a lot of points. Takes the 3 ball, comes off from the glass hard. Smith with the basketball. That's the buzzer, and that's the game. And Hoop Nation will win this U12 game against the Bandits Black Squad by a score of 33-27.